Hello.
The very accurate history of Windsor Castle.
We're at Windsor. We're making a revised history.
Oh, revised history?
Yes.
Making up history is my favorite thing to do.
It'd be much more exciting. 1947 aliens invaded? Yes. Obviously.
I like the scaffolding. I bet that was authentic.
Oh yeah, that is authentic scaffolding. That's
Why? I somehow
what the
always,
aliens put in 1947.
I always.
Not authentic.
Oh, well, true. It's
Well, the aliens
authentic.
helped them build it.
It's authentic alien.
Very true.
No one responded to my inquiry.
So in 1732, they used this cannon to shoot intruders out of the castle. They had to cut them into pieces first because they wouldn't fit. And then now it's covered in, it looks like kind of in plaster because it doesn't work anymore. Windsor was under the sea.
Yeah.
That makes it so much
the
more
wreck was
exciting.
embedded in sand in 9 fathoms of water.
Yay!
In 1986, this gun was salvaged, having lain for nearly 100 years beneath the sea, and was presented
Under
by
the
the Corporation
sea.
of Lloyd's to Her
Under the
Majesty Queen
sea,
Victoria.
we're losing our cannons off of the boat. Under the sea. Look, it's almost December, and it looks like, I don't know, mid-October. It feels like mid-October.
It is
Back home in Minnesota?
October weather.
So I think it's a load of crap that Christmas is in a month. Like, pfft, that's lies.
I wonder if we'll find Wicker.
Hey, it's Miranda.
I legitimately made it to the entire castle, and I was like, the queen draws a lot. My friend's like, drawing does not mean drawing. It means where she waited to be presented to visitors. And I was like, wow, I'm clever.
Tune in next time to the very accurate history of Windsor Castle, where the queen draws.
Okay, let us. Yeah. Alright, anyway.
I'm glad.
Welcome back to the highly accurate history of Windsor Castle,
Highly
where we learned. What did we learn? I learned
nothing.
I learned that the weapons room is my favorite room.
Yes. They're very uncomfortable looking saddles.
Some creepy cherubs. Did you see the ones like holding up the candles or whatever?
Yeah, cherubs are horrifying.
There's a unicorn stripper.
Yeah, the stripper unicorn that's like raw with its cloved hooves and around a spear thing.
What did you learn, Joe?
I learned that one of the queens had a collie named Shark, and it was my favorite thing ever.
Why did you just swear right in the middle of their
What did you learn, Jasmine?
I learned it's really easy to lose Miranda.
I also learned that this audio tour makes horsing galloping noises.
It's really great music, and it's just great. It's great.
Come back only for the audio tour.
No, really. Only come back to listen to the music. Just like tune out the man.
Isn't that kind of how
There's one
audio
of those little
tours go?
fuzzy hat guys over there.
Oh, one of the shit ton of Jan Van Dyke paintings, which is interesting. Although there was a lot of like the ceiling was either during the time period where artists were fighting with sculptors trying to decide who was better. So painters would paint architecture to be like, haha, look, you don't even need sculpture because I can paint this shit. And then either that or it was after the Sistine Chapel, because you can tell by the contorted bodies and it was everything that they pretty much did in the Sistine Chapel, but with a new scene.
Whoa. Lead as a building material. So they built this entire castle out of lead. It's very heavy.
That's what we learned.
Name a war.
Name a
World
war.
War II. The Civil War. Civil War. Oh, there were pictures of the American
Revolutionary.
founding fathers on the wall in some drawing room.
Yes.
That's uncomfortable.
Yep. They admired their independence and always wanted to be inspired.
There was a pope on. Yeah, there was
there
two.
were a couple popes.
One cardinal.
One was wearing a yarmulke.
One pope was on there because he helped at the Battle of Waterloo.
Ooh.
I don't know how he helped because he's the pope and he obviously didn't fight, but
He
he
just-
prayed for them.
His presence was obvious.
Yes.
And because of it, they won.
It was supposed to be one of whatever the painter's name's masterpieces was, because his face face was asymmetrical, which apparently made him look like he had a fun and inviting countenance, even though he was old.
His face was asymmetrical.
Yeah, and it was on purpose. And he also used quick brush strokes, so apparently he looked hurried. He spent a lot of time on it, and it was all just for artistical vision.
Take a picture.
Will it into existence.
Will it into?
That's what awesome people do. They will things into existence.
Yeah,
Wow.
is that how that
Like
works?
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan killed the boys who got too old.
He wasn't a very happy man. I know. I watched Once Upon a
It's probably because he looked like a child. So
He's
then
Rumpelstiltskin's dad.
Probably because he wore tights all the
I have
time.
the weirdest family tree, and I can't follow it. Obviously, Peter Pan is in the history of Windsor Castle.
Apparently, they stole a bunch of golden tiger heads from the Indian people when they invaded India. So they have tiger heads and crowns from Ethiopia
Cool.
and a bunch of other old stuff.
Not the
douchebags
stealing, but
invading
cool.
everywhere and stealing
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, we learned they can all like
The
paint.
one girl was regarded as the unconditional ruler of everywhere from Canada to England to India and even some parts of Africa.
Whoa!
Canada.
Was it Peter Pan who saved the castle from the alien invasion?
Yes, it was. It was Peter Pan.
I knew it.
Who else would have
Across the
saved
middle.
it?